On Tuesday, I expressed some of my plans of action for if and when I am voted into the TCSA. Today, though, I would rather outline several things that I feel I've done, which I believe make me the right candidate for being Queer Issues Commissioner. My biggest accomplishment thus far is that I was able to create my school's first gay-straight alliance. I want to emphasize this is not something I joined. From day one, I was the one who started it. I took the initiative. I created this and then I reevaluated it as it continued to further its power. Now, five and a half years later, it has developed into an after-school program that helps students deal with sexuality, identity, and conflict issues, among a million other things. In my time at Trent, my focus has been on breaking down barriers and community building. Being that one of my two majors is Indigenous Studies, I have attended to and heavily participated in different healing circles and large workshops on dealing with racism. I feel that this knowledge and this way of dealing with these types of issues can also be applied to dealing with queer issues. Everything I have learned from involving myself in Indigenous ways of healing and conflict solving is what I feel is imperative to be using in order to better Trent's relationships with its large and diverse queer community. I've spoken before about the idea of implementing monthly meetings for all students in Trent's queer community to come together and to speak about all of these important issues that need to be dealt with. I would also like to set up healing workshops throughout the year to specifically deal with queer students who are dealing with personal issues of acceptance and discrimination, given that I had many in first year. We have a lot of queer students at Trent. We know this. We have many that are comfortable with who they are. I'm one, for example. It is the TQC. On the same hand, we have a lot of students in the queer community at Trent who aren't comfortable with who they are. And these are the ones that we need to reach out to. They're the ones that need help. In my last speech, I shared with you that I was discriminated against all throughout my first year at Trent. I never fought back, and I never shared that there was a problem. This was due to the fact that I had felt there was nowhere for me to go. Now, almost 3 years later, I stand here to tell you this is me taking my step to fighting back. And this is also me telling you there is a problem. I'm going to do everything in my power as Queer Issues Commissioner to eliminate this problem. From now on, I will make sure all queer students know there is going to be a place for us to go. Thank you.
Quiet down, everyone. Just wait till everybody shuffles back to their seats and then we can hear you. Okay, I'm sorry, please continue.
In your opinion, why do you feel that some of these people are uncomfortable?
I'm sorry.
Why do you feel that these people are uncomfortable with their sexuality, and what do you plan on doing to help encourage them to become that?
I believe a lot of people come to Trent being uncomfortable with their sexuality due to reasons why anyone would be uncomfortable with their sexuality. A million reasons of repression, being where they grew up from, high school, their families and whatnot. The second part of your question.
What do you plan on doing to help them?
I went through on Tuesday, I don't know if you were there or not, about integrating people like the TQC into cabinets and especially into ISW. It's okay.
Another question for Jay, please. Megan?
How do you plan on incorporating the TQC into cabinets?
Into cabinet? They need to get to know each other. That's the big thing. They need to get to know each other. And I mean, the TQC is just one of the many different groups of queer students at Trent. But I mean, all that people know about the TQC is it's a bunch of queer issue-based students. And cabinets need to know that there's a lot more to them as individuals and as a group than that. So they need to get to know each other, point blank.